Oh, there was no black jurors. You know why? Because you can't be unbiased, you dumb If you answer the question, I can't send a black man to jail because he's black, you're not getting on the jury. You're so unintelligent, you can't even fill out a form correctly.
Man, he cap, man. I don't think it's that shit, man. I just think it's the nature of where you are. Like, that's fucking Fort Worth, Texas, man. I don't know if y'all ever been to Fort Worth, Texas. Gang. Fort Worth is probably one of the most out of date towns probably in the country. Gang, like it now see it's growing, right? It's one of the fastest growing, well no, Dallas, primarily. Well, Dallas, Fort Worth, they like this. So while Dallas has a bunch of like city folk, Fort Worth is like country. Country motherfuckers. So, the Dallas Fort Worth metroplex is like a bunch of small cities, right? In itself, small towns. I mean, and yeah, Fort Worth is more so on the countryside. Like motherfuckers from Fort Worth, if they really just want to enjoy themselves, they go to Dallas, right? Um, yeah, it's not. And as far as like the atmosphere, man, if I'm telling you country, you should be able to come to the conclusion yourself, right? It's like backwood country, not like Nashville country. It's like Alabama country, Mississippi country, uh, Kentucky country, not Bowling Green, outside of Bowling Green and outside of Louisville. That type of what's that fucking like Owensboro, Kentucky. That's exactly in remnants of Fort Worth. So that being said, yeah, man. I mean, that's just pretty much what's available in the area. So once I saw that, I said, yeah, cooked. Everybody's gonna be biased. You know, um, of course they're gonna say what they say on a fucking survey. But come on, guy, you know what time it is.
You don't even know who your daddy is because 78% of you don't have your father in the home anymore. You got
All right, man. So it sounds like your boy, Daddy Metcalf has decided to go on a racist tirade. Um, you know, like I said, I can't say I'm shocked. Uh, Again, like Fort Worth being what it is, I forgot to tell y'all, Fort Worth has like this. They had at one point in time like one of the Klan headquarters. It was like a big ass facility, and it was like where the Klan would come and do like their annual shit. What do you call it? Like annual, get-togethers and shit with their cloths on, and yeah, but they would also host events and stuff too. It was the Klan Center, I guess is what you can call it. That shit's still standing up today. However, they're trying to um they're trying to change the image and you know how it go, man. They're trying to, say we move past this and shit like that. They're trying to change that building, right? Um, but I mean, the history's still there, right? It's not just in that building; it's alive in the people, right? The more people that age on out, the more things will get better. But these motherfuckers just gotta age on out, and clearly, like my guy here, Metcalf, he's one of those ones you need to see fade away. But he's going on his tangent, so let's hear what else he has to say.
baby mamas running around with 8 kids so they can get EBT cards to feed you all. You think I'm being racist? No, I'm being real.
He's being racist because if you look at the statistics, right? As far as EBT and welfare goes, there's more white Americans on welfare and EBT than there is any other race. And that's just due to the regions that they are in. So like you have hit towns. See, when most people talk about, government assistance, they think about the cities, right? In the cities, yeah, motherfuckers are struggling because shit high as fuck. But when you're out in the boonies, the country, shit like that, man, shit cheap as fuck. But if there's no jobs, right? If there's not a lot of exporting going in and out of your city, right? You out there in the fucking sticks, out there like going toward say for instance in Tennessee, right? The closer you get to the mountains, the broker motherfuckers get, right? I'm not referring to what's that shit called? Gatlinburg. All right, I'm not referring to that. I'm talking about outside of Gatlinburg. That's one thing that people don't talk about when they talk about my state. Outside of Gatlinburg, motherfuckers are struggling. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real. Motherfuckers are struggling. If you've been to some of those hick ass towns, gotten lost, shit like that, you'll see it, right? But everybody doesn't want to talk about that. They want to talk about Gatlinburg, right? Because that shows the the modernness of the state, right? Gatlinburg, Nashville, shit like that. That's what they like to talk about. They don't like to talk about those hick ass towns, right? Texas is the same way. Texas, you got Houston, Dallas, fucking Fort Worth, and San Antonio, shit like that. El Paso, a few other places. But outside of those and around those areas, you got hick ass towns. Motherfuckers are struggling, right? So what do? Lean on the government for assistance, right? Way up in New York, anywhere where there's like a major city, around that major city, there's going to be areas that are rural. Outside of the rural areas, right? Because a lot of the rural motherfuckers got some money. There it's a privilege to live, a little ways away. They can, live the life they want to live. They secluded, don't have to be around nobody. That's cool. But outside of them, you have areas where people are just trying to make it, man. You got these small ass towns, small hick towns. It's in damn near every state. I've seen it in California. So I know it's fucking everywhere. It's in Tennessee. It's in Texas. It's in Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky. Man, I've been all through the South, man. I keep naming these fucking cities. This shit crazy, man. In Ohio, fucking Missouri, man. Anyway, uh, yeah. So they're not taking into account these areas when they talk about benefits, shit like that, government assistance. They're only talking about the cities, the shit that they see on a regular basis. If they were to go out there to the sticks, they would see those motherfuckers need help too. But all you gotta do is look this shit up, man. But you know how white folks is, man. They ain't for look no shit up. They just gonna say what each other say, man. Monkey see, monkey do.
Because they ain't only black people. White people do the same. I'll call them out just as hard as I'll call you out. Anybody who doesn't work, who wants free government hand.
Right? You see what he said? I'll call them out just as I call you out. So that just lets you know that he's targeting this shit toward African Americans.
Handouts, who wants to live in a socialistic society, move to Russia. And normally, I don't normally attack people like this.
And you know what, man? One thing about Russia, in case y'all have never been there, I don't know what the fuck he's referring to, bro. Russia is not a struggling economy. Yeah, Russia got some motion, right? It may not. How can I put it? It may not be put in the greatest light due to propaganda, but a lot of shit's not, you know, put in the greatest light due to propaganda. But if you're actually boots on the ground in Russia, you'll see that it's not like how he thinks it is. I can clearly tell he ain't never been there. He ain't never been to Moscow.
But I have been cooped up and caged up and this anger. And this is something I'm trying to work on. I need to develop it and funnel it into a more constructive way. But tonight,
you definitely do, my man, because you just decided to. I mean, justice was served in your eyes. So, I mean, what more do you need, right? You decided to cut the camera on and let motherfuckers hear you. Just, I mean, I guess I understand your frustration. You did lose a child, but does it call for targeting an entire group of people just because of one incident that you faced, right? Does it warrant that? You could have just came on here and started talking about that family. No, you're talking about an entire race of people. Bigotry at its finest. Let's keep it going.
Is the one time I'm going to allow myself, it's okay. Tonight I'm going to allow myself to say,
It's not okay, dumbass. It's not okay, right? Because what you're doing is inciting racism. You're inciting bigotry. And you know what that's going to be met with? The exact same thing, man. The exact same thing. When motherfuckers down in the comment section saying, hey, we finna smoke on that Austin pack tonight. We finna smoke on that Metcalf pack. You know, they gonna say a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, it should have been him. If the roles will revert, you're inciting this shit to come back to you. Yeah, man, if you need to vent, do like other motherfucking bigots do, man. Get in the comment section. You don't have to cut the camera on and make it known to everybody, to the masses, that this is who you truly are. Even though people knew this. You didn't even have to cut the camera on in order for us to know that. But at the same time, this is what you decided to do. Right? You decided to go on a racist tirade, man. So, you know, hey, man. Like I said, Fort Worth is what it is. It's country hick, you know, but it is some black people there. You know, just it's anywhere there's country fucking hick, it's gonna be some black folks. You know? And this right here is just inciting violence when it doesn't have to be that way. You know? I know you went through a terrible situation, right? I don't know how I would feel if, you know, some shit like this happened to my son or, you know, anything in that scenario. I get it. But I know for a fact I wouldn't get online and target an entire race of people due to a situation that I experienced. Right? That's just like if I get into a fight with a I don't fucking know a Asian. If I get into a fight with an Asian boy, that don't mean I'm finna get online and say fuck all these Asian motherfuckers. I'm not gonna do that. Right? If I get into a fight with a Spanish guy, a white guy, I'm not finna get online and say fuck all your people and then come up with some bullshit ass stereotypes that really ain't even true, right? Why would I get online and incite that shit to come back to me tenfold? And then I gotta walk around my city knowing that I just went live and said this dumbass shit. Like, come on, man. Gotta be smarter than this, big baby. You know? Got to be smarter than this. But I mean, this right here, this display just, you know, it tells you a lot, right? It tells you that, hey, you know, if this is, you know, who he really is, right? This right here is the example of if what is it? Tell me how you really feel if it were a person. This is exactly what that is. And it's like, bro, this was not the best way to go about it. Just wasn't. But let's go let him go ahead and finish out though.
what I really want to say. Because most of the time I don't say what I want to say because it's not correct. Just because you think something doesn't mean you believe it. Doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it wrong. Doesn't make it a fact.
Now, the thing is, they said that he went on a fucking tirade and he kept going. Let me see if I can find the other shit that he was talking about. They said he said some more shit.
Oh,
Man, this motherfucking feed. Hold on. That's how you know it's viral, because that shit just popped up on my feed. Hold on. Let me see. Metcalf. And we're going to get into some other topics, too. I just want to go ahead and close this one out. Metcalf. Oh, here we go.
The race car, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. He's the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture. I got a new name for.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, this shit is just like crazy, man. You don't have to go this far, gang. Oh, who's that? That's Oh, you see how this photo comes out after the fucking trial.
Mellow, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about watermelon felon? How's that one strike you, the boys? So if you want to talk about stolen land, yeah, that starts here. We were here before y'all were. They took all our land and put us on a reservation. They just brought you guys over on a boat. Works for you?
Oh, so now he's Indian, I guess. Is that what he's claiming? He's native. I shouldn't have said Indian. Native. Is that what you claim yourself to be? Ah, man. Motherfuckers to say anything, man. Well, yeah, man. It's tough pickings, man. You know, but he's gonna have to walk around his city and see all those black motherfuckers look him in their eyes, knowing he just got online and said this dumb shit. Man, just hope for the best, man.
Hey, man, that's your gig. Cool. Doesn't bother me until you bring it in my lane. You bring your shit in my lane, I'm gonna run your fucking ass over. You understand that? Don't underestimate old man. Anybody seen Dirty Harry? Plenty.
Yeah, Jeff Metcalf, you're a racist ass prick.
Fuck you, nigger fucking whore loving bitch.
So now he's clout chaser. He went on a fucking, what was that, like the Discord shit, man. You done turned him into a fucking social media guy now. All for the back of his son. Sad, man. That's fucking sad, but can't say I'm surprised, gang. If y'all go to Fort Worth, gang, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's segregated enough to the point to where you don't know you're in one of those cities. Right? This ain't city life. They want it to be city. No, that shit ain't city life. Not at all. Not by a long shot. Like you'll go there. You'll go to Fort Worth, gang. I remember when I went there the first time. I only been there 3 times, but my second and third time I really got around. When I was in Fort Worth, that shit made me think I went back to the 80s, gang. Nashville used to look like that back in the 80s. It looked like that shit ain't changed at all. Like still fucking wood houses and shit like that on the main road. Man, come on, man. Like the little log shit, man. Look like a fucking cabin right next to a normal house, man. Bruh. They need to get with the times out there in Fort Worth. That's all I can say. And I know your favorite social media guy, fucking Charles DeWine. There's a reason why he is how he is, gang. He lives in the fucking Stone Age. Really, it's the past. It's like Fort Worth is like 30 years behind most of America. Right? Not saying that there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I guess they're keeping their core values, but man, y'all gotta get with the fucking times, man. Put some buildings up, man. Y'all gotta bruh, everything looks fucking like 60 years old. There. I mean, damn near nothing looks new. No buildings. I think they were doing like a little bit of construction on houses, but not enough to change the neighborhood. Right? Neighborhood look like it's been the same for like the last, 100 years. That's how Fort Worth is. So yeah, uh, this shit here don't surprise me, gang. Just knowing where he comes from, you know, is what it is. But let's move on. What we got next?